let's say how to go to how to have a very good interaction with me, how to get the right subject at the right time, what not to be taken, everything. See, there's a huge material in the market, in the outside, in the Google, but that won't give you a shortcut to get the job, right? So there are some shortcuts. Sometimes they works a lot. Sometimes may not be work, but here they are working. Okay, trust me. There are a lot of success stories here. Okay, but I'm not going into that. I want to just focus on the subject and how you are the matter to get into your goal. Okay, so that is the only intent. But still, if you want to get motivated, definitely I will tell you. There are a lot of stories. Okay, the life game changing stories, they are there in this you know uh, in my journey so far. I've almost, it's 14 15th batch, I guess. This batch is almost a 15th batch. So so lot of success stories. I mean, I never imagined. So I was underestimated, though I was having this kind of positive attitude and I know where I come from, but still I see a lot of changes in a person who started when he was and how he is right now and how he is going to be. So I've been closely observing as a case study. So that's the reason I always recommend unknown person who is nothing for now and who can be something in future. Okay, that's my intention. So somebody having very good experience and very good knowledge and very good talent, but if I give some idea, he could be in a good position. That's perfectly fine. But he might think that, okay, because of my cleverness or my capabilities, I've been there. But if a person like, who is very innocent and who don't know anything, but if it connected. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry. So power cut. Anyway, no problem. Can you hear me now? Say yes if you can hear me. Okay, perfect, perfect. Sure, very quick. Good, good. Okay. So now, anyway, so business. What is intelligence? Let's just give a definition and then let's move on. So it will talk about past, like all WH questions, all WH questions. What, where, when, who. Okay, all these WH questions in the past will be asked and will be answered, and then we'll move to present. Okay, what is again, it will ask all WH questions. Okay, like what is actually happening, who is actually doing, okay, where it is actually happening, okay, when it is actually happening, everything will be asked by these WH questions, and the future also. Okay, future. So who will we do that, what will be do, what is going to be happening, okay, how it's going to happening, when it's going to be happening. So all those things, questions can be asked in the future. And then the important part is this, how you can control it. Okay, so this is the real success lies in the intelligence. Okay, how you can control it, the past, present, anyway, past and present. Past you cannot control it, but based on that pillar you can control the present and then future. So that is the intelligence. Okay, intelligence means not too much clevers, okay, or knowledge, that they are not the right definitions. Okay, so the same thing if you apply for business, it is business intelligence. Okay, Power BI has built on a Vertipack engine. Okay, it's a different engine. Okay, which has, x velocity of the speed. Okay, that's what Microsoft is defining. So that is the reason they given the name of power. Okay, it's power packed technology. Okay, and it's challenging in the market all the reporting tools. Okay, and leading like anything. If you go and check in the Gartner report, okay, Gartner is a third party team who actually always looks like these guys like a movie reviewers, okay, movie critics. Okay, you see in the market now in the YouTube, whoever is watching the movie, they will give you the reviews. Like Gartner is also similar to that. Okay, you will always check the technology, whoever is actually leading in the business, and he will review. So based on the review, like me, like we will also go to the movie, right? So once we see the review, when they say excellent, then we will go, and we don't want to waste the money and time. So the same way, business is also following Gartner's. Okay, this is trusted critics. Okay, they will divide the each softwares in different areas. And if you check this Gartner report, let me show you a Gartner report. Gartner Power BI. Okay, if you go to Gartner report, maybe Gartner reports. So now you see, I want to see the latest. Filter it. No. But anyway, if you just take this, you see Microsoft is here, and Tableau, ClickView, they are actually going down. I don't know, but when it is, but if it is the latest one, it is 2018 February. It's very old. Okay, 2021. Now you see, ClickView is we are actually migrating projects into ClickView to Power BI. Okay, so that is the reason it's completely going down. It is actually excellent tool in one of the areas like visualizations and ease of use, but development and the maintenance is a lot of complexity, a lot of cost effective, a lot of cost involved. If you want to do small change, there is a big process. So that is the reason Click is going down. Okay, Tableau is still giving competition, but because of Microsoft, egress changes, it is unable to reach it. Please go on mute, guys, but beyond the camera, that's fine. Somebody was not muted. Check old students like Sharath. Good, 10.
Sir,
okay. Yeah, please.
Please record it here.
Oh yeah, great. Good to now. Okay. Yeah, Sudhakar has recorded. Okay, fine. Okay, now, so when we take anything, we should also have this kind of reviews, right? So Gartner is actually giving that kind of review. Okay, in that we come to know that the Microsoft is leading. But why should I care about the Gartner reports? Because when business is growing, then there will be a lot of opportunities. So we always look for an opportunity, right? So you can check in the Google trend also, how the it's trending. Like you can compare things like and Tableau and so these three are the non-traditional ETL tools. Okay, they are not non-traditional ETL tools. Okay, so that is the reason they are competitors in the market right now. Okay, but definitely Microsoft Power BI is the number one in the market right now. It's going to be number one. I will tell you, it's not because of I've been teaching Microsoft, but I've seen a lot of features. It can work with IoT, Internet of Things. It can work with machine learning. It can work with artificial intelligence. It can work with Python. It can work with R. You name it, it will be. Okay, so that is the reason it is in the top. Okay, and business is growing rapidly. Okay, so last 2 years, the tool is actually in the limelight. Okay, everybody is talking and a lot of opportunities you are seeing outside. Okay, so now how we are going to learn? Now we understand what is intelligence, how business intelligence, what is Power BI, and what was MSBI, and the different flavors. Now let's understand different flavors here. Okay, though it's a BI, here we have different flavors. Okay, as I said, MSBI is one flavor, Power BI is another flavor, Excel BI is also another flavor. Okay, people is actually confusing here. So I just want to break that myth. Okay, so let's give this. Okay, the feature. I'm only comparing here Microsoft tools, but you can also include if you have any other tools. Okay, yeah, please type your name, guest. I always want to know the guest names. Okay, okay. So here the MSBI is one of the BI technology, and then the Power BI, as I said, and then Excel BI. Okay, Excel BI. Now, what is the feature here? Anything, these three tools having, ETL or ELT. ETL and ELT. Extract, transform and load. Extract, transform and load. Extract, transform and load. Okay, so this is ETL or ELT. ELT means what? Extract, load and then transform. Okay, that is a transform. Okay, right? But what is there in the MSBI? The ETL is a concept. Okay, there are a lot of tools in the market. Informatica, a lot of tools are there in the market. But in the MSBI, we are only comparing these three stacks just to have more clarity on the Microsoft BI stack. Okay, MSBI has SSIS. Okay, what is SS? SS means SQL Server and S means services. SQL Server services. I means integration. Okay, ETL is nothing but integrating. Okay, that's the reason they have given SSIS. In Power BI, we have Power Query Editor. Okay, I will show you everything, but I'm just comparing for now. And in Excel, same Power Query we have. Okay, here you should see entire everything is same. There's no difference at all. And this in terms of ETL. But next one is modeling. Okay, here you have SSAS and here you have a modeling itself. Okay, model or modeling, model view or modeling. Okay, and here we have a Power Pivot. Modeling is a concept. And then the visualization or reporting. Okay, here actually real reports will be built. So that is SSRS. SSAS means analytical services, RS means reporting services, RS. But before SS is SQL Server, very simple. SQL Server, reporting services, analysis services, integration services. Integration, analysis, reporting. Integration, analysis, reporting. Okay, same thing you see here, Power Query, modeling and visualization. Here Power View. Okay, so people will confuse that Excel BI and Power BI both are same. Both are not same, they are similar. Okay, they work similarly, but they are not same. Okay, Excel BI is a personal BI. Okay, let's say I have some data. So let's say I have a training, students in information. I can just do my own business intelligence reports and then I can analyze the data. So it's only work for a single person mostly, and still I can share with the email and I can attach that. But it's not that so effective, but it has all the capacity just like Power BI, but not that effectively. Okay, we'll see the differences in future because Power BI service is a game changer when it comes to Power BI and Excel BI. Okay, so in Excel BI reports you cannot publish into Power BI service. Okay, that should be a Power BI desktop file, but Excel's just you can download as it is a raw data, but you cannot download the reporting kind of things. Okay, so that's where the Excel BI is not widely used in the enterprise companies. Okay, so always you should, but Microsoft started from Excel BI to Power BI. The journey has started from here to here. Okay, so Excel is widely used tool basically. Small to medium to enterprise people, they always use Excel. Excel is nice tool, but still, if you know Excel background, that's really good. But if you don't know, that's fine. Okay, we are here to teach you, and we here to guide you how you can get the things very quickly and effectively. Okay, so this is the difference. Any questions so far? So we understood what is intelligence, what is Microsoft in Power BI comparisons to different flavors. There are a lot of tools. I'm not comparing anything. I'm only comparing Microsoft Stack. Okay, and what we are going to cover throughout this module, the next thing, right? So here I extensively talk about the interview. Okay, how you need to take an interview. What are the key factors, what are the game changer techniques that you can easily get into the job. Okay, like tell about yourself and the best practices and the challenges. Okay, the so far experience, what kind of challenges you face. So these kind of things that I will closely talk. Entire this course always talks about the interview. Any topic that I discussed, here the interviewer comes into picture, and then this is the question that they will ask. Okay, it's completely a goal oriented. It's not about the subject. It's not about the doing the real time job. It's completely focused on the interview point of view. And once you do that, obviously you can do that. So interviewer main motto is that whether you can work independently or not. So if you are focused in that way, you definitely do that. Okay, now what we are going to cover it apart from the interview focus. Okay, we will build your resume, and we will give you suggestions how to create your profile in the Naukri to get the most calls. And there are some techniques. Okay, having keywords, preparing profile, updating times and everything. Okay, that you need to be very careful. Okay, we will guide you. If I did not cover, just ask me, so that I've used it to give in the personal discussions. But that is also one of the additional features. And most important feature is Power BI service. Okay, Power BI service. This is where you will be differentiated with all other trainings. Okay, so Power BI service is nothing but real time. Okay, nothing but a real time. Okay, when you learn Power BI service is hard to get. But here I will give you for free for 2 months to practice extensively without any limitation. Okay, it's a subscription based offering from Microsoft. Okay, so Power BI desktop is also there. It is a free tool. Okay, Power BI desktop is a developer tool. Okay, developer tool, but it's free. It's free from Microsoft. It's free to download. It's a download desktop tool. You need to download it. I will show you how to download. Okay, you don't need to worry about it. Okay, anyone can learn this desktop tool, but service is a game changer. I always recommend. I always give you motivate to do something in the Power BI service. Okay, because if they ask one question in Power BI service, if you are unable to answer it, then they will come to know that he is good knowledge, but he has to get some experience. So that's how your profile chances to go down. Okay, but if you extensively work on Power BI service, whatever I teach, then that will really make you a difference. And not only this. Okay, so people think that nowadays single Power BI will give my success, because they want more, right? Yes, actually single Power BI is a game changer. Microsoft has given that tool itself to have a market, but people like you and me will don't believe. Even I didn't believe initially, though I've been working with Microsoft closely when the Power BI is developing, right? So but then realized if you want to be more, limelight to get the job, I mean, the resume to be top. Like if anybody sees, 10 resumes, your resume has to be top. Your resume should looks like something different, something more useful than other resumes, right? So to in that point, we will extensively talk about SQL Server, how many ways we can connect SQL Server, okay, and best practices, real-time challenges, okay. So how we can use it in real time, how we work with SQL Server team, and what kind of queries we will write and to validate our visuals, whether they are coming proper or not, how we do testing, how we work with ETL team. Whenever SQL Server ETL is not your cup of coffee, so Power Query will not work most of the time. 90% of the time when you work with SQL Server, you won't use Power Query. We will discuss that extensively, why and when and how, all those things we will discuss, right? So, but we extensively work with SQL Server, direct and import, okay, composite mode, okay, best practices, 2+2+2 formula, okay. There are a lot of innovations that we have done throughout these 14 batches to complete this subject extensively, right? And apart from this, I will also cover SSAS tabular model, okay. One of my friends, after this break of 4 years of break, he got 40 lakhs package on Power BI with SSAS tabular model. Then I realized, until then I was, seeing this is, it's because of the old technology, market might not be that great. I was knowing it, but not that great. I was not looking, this feature is that great, okay. So tabular model is one of the great option that I realized lately, but underrated feature, in terms of movies, underrated movie, right? Some movies are very good, but people will not know a lot of them. So that is the similar thing when it comes to Power BI. I mean, SSAS tabular model, and you know what? It's easy. SSAS has 2 flavors. Okay, ice cream has 2 flavors, right? So vanilla and butterscotch, strawberry, something like that. But tabular model is SSAS has also 2 flavors. One is tabular model and another one is multi-dimensional model. Okay, so multi-dimensional model started way back in 2008, but tabular model introduced in 2012. Okay, so tabular model is the latest one and easiest one, and I will teach you extensively on that. Okay, we will see how can we build the projects and what is the benefits, what is the limitations, okay, how we do in the real time, all those things that I will extensively discuss. Not only that, I will also cover Azure Analysis Services. This is nothing but this tabular model cube. If you put into the Azure, then it will become Azure Analysis Services, nothing else. Okay, I will cover these 2 things, and extensively we cover the reporting services, SSRS. Okay, I will tell you how can showcase this experience, because we are keeping 5-6 years of experience, and I mean, Power BI came back around 2005 or so, into the market, but still we do not dare to give that from 2005 onwards. But if you have very good confidence, no matter, I've been doing it, you can just have subject, then you can. But what I suggest is to make it more genuine. Okay, you can start with SSRS and you migrate SSRS reports to Power BI. Okay, and then still you are developing the Power BI reports and you are maintaining SSRS reports in Power BI service. Okay, so that's where you got an opportunity to work with SSRS as well as Power BI. Okay, this is more genuine way to get into Power BI side, and splitting your experience into 2 areas, right? And also I will cover Azure Synapse. Okay, this is the next level of BI. Okay, Azure Synapse Analytics. Okay, and Azure Synapse Database, Azure Synapse Analytics, 2 flavors it has again, but we talk about Azure Synapse Analytics. I will show you if my subscription works. Definitely this time I would like to go with paid subscription. Okay. Okay, so not only this, I will also talk about Azure DevOps. What is this? How it's matter to Power BI? Yes, it is matter to Power BI. You will understand how projects will be created in real time and how you involve into each task and how you update your efforts, how you discuss on the issue, everything that will be discussed in Azure DevOps. And I will also cover Azure topics. So these are the game changers when it comes to my training. Okay, first thing, Power BI service. Okay, and SQL Server, Tabular, Azure Analysis Services, SQL Server, Synapse, Azure. In Azure also, I will cover Blob. Okay, ADLS Gen 2, ADLS or ADLS Gen 2. So which is NoSQL data warehousing. Okay, I will also cover data warehouse concepts. Okay, without that you cannot move further. So it's an inbuilt feature, but still. So data warehousing was one of the biggest technology, one of the demanding technology. Whenever you just learn it, they used to pick it up you. Okay, that's what I've seen with my eyes closely way back in 10 years. Okay, but now it's no more. Data warehousing is, it's not that demanding, but it's there. It is limited to very small, only structured data. Okay, that is a key business, but it's a structured data. But the importance is not go down, but it is just a part of the other demands like Power BI. So Power BI is highlighting right now, but data warehousing is just a part of it, like that. Okay, NoSQL is not only SQL. It's talk about structured and unstructured data, semi-structured data. So, but when it comes to data warehousing, it talks only about structured data. So now the market, the real, the industry is analyzing more into structured and semi-structured data. Data is oil. Okay, data is like oil. So how much you sell, that much you earn. Okay, so that is the key thing. So Power BI, whatever the data it is, be it big data technology, be it is bigger data technology. So now we are hearing this word bigger data technology. Whatever it is, you have to come to Power BI. There's no other option. Not only Power BI, any reporting tool you need to come. Without reports, there is no business. Okay, today it could be a Power BI, tomorrow it could be anything, but you are in the edge of the business. Okay, so you can learn, you can shift from one to another. But I'm sure Power BI is there for, I can definitely assure for another 10 years. The reason is Microsoft is keep on developing. Every month you will see some changes, at least 1 or 2 changes. Okay, Microsoft is committed. That is the reason I'm giving my commitment to you. Okay, this tool will be the future. Okay, it is just going. So you can grab this opportunity. Okay, as an early bird, so that you can have some breathing space, right? So people who comes to interview, they might not know Power BI. I've seen I've seen closely. And I've been part of interview panel. I know what kind of questions we need to ask and how other people will ask. So I'm the right person to give you the guidance. That's what I feel. So that's the reason I have chosen this. Okay, now let's jump into the practicals, the demo. Okay, so first of all, download versus install. Think that downloading and installing both are same. No, downloading from internet to your machine, just downloading. Okay, so that is called download. But what is installing? Installing is like giving life to that downloaded product. Okay, then only it will work. You have to install properly. Okay, it's a kind of eating food. Okay, you prepared. Okay, but you need to eat it, right? So installation is nothing but the live, the product to be live. It should work. the purpose. Okay, so I will tell you how to download Power BI desktop. Okay, so before that I will explain you the Power BI service. You see the Power BI service like this, okay, in the real time, and you see a lot of workspaces like this. Okay, if you see this, it is a premium workspace. Okay, we extensively work on this kind of like real time. Okay, you see a lot of reports and things that we will work, and we will extensively work on the lineage view. Okay, the lineage view will give us the more clarity. Okay, to understand how this dashboard is actually developed. Now you see the limelight to understand how the flow is coming. Okay, so what all who has developed, and your team lead will review like this. So you should know all these things. Okay, how you will create a workspace. Okay, you know what, in the real time your role is limited to a contributor or at least go for a member, but here you have a very good freedom to create the workspace as an admin. You can add your members. You have peers like all of the trainees like you, and you can add them, you can work with them closely. We have a WhatsApp group. Okay, if you have any doubt, and you can pick from one guy and you can talk to them if they are interested to discuss. Okay, so here everybody is committed to other success. Okay, it's not like I'm not going into too deeper into any other topic right now, but here win-win situation. You have to win, I will get win. Okay, so we never be competitors. That is the magic that I've seen in the market. Okay, so suddenly whoever put resume today, he might get the call, but the other person also might get the other call, which was not at all the same. Okay, so I've seen that closely. So that is the reason you should not think in the negative perspective, like we are competitors. There are a lot of people out there who are learning from other institutes as well, right? So you cannot control that, but what you can control is you can give your best of your suggestions and the advices. Obviously the energy of the universe will give you it will close your success. It will make you get your success. That's what I feel. That's the reason I don't have any filter between my heart and my tongue. Everything, whatever I know, I will clearly explain you. Okay, that's my success mantra. That's what I feel. That's my sentiment. Okay, so why here? So we are here. The Power BI service is most important. Here we will talk about the dashboards. I will extensively create 6 to 8 ways of dashboards. This is one of the underrated feature in Power BI service in the real time, but very excellent feature. I will talk about this, and the reports. Multiple ways we can create the reports. Okay, and we can create the report in Power BI service as well, but still we require Power BI desktop. Okay, so why and when? Okay, then that kind of detailed level of discussion we will discuss. Okay, and then the different types of sources. Microsoft Power BI can connect with 99 plus sources. When I say plus, they are counting, they are adding more sources. Okay, so that is the reason I'm saying 99 plus. That's what Microsoft is saying. 99 plus data sources Power BI tool can connect, and they can create the reports to understand your business. Okay, so it's a vast area, right? So it's a lighting, just to understand where it's coming from. So we will see impact analysis, how you have to do impact analysis. Let's say there is a change. I know when I was doing impact analysis, it used to do at least minimum at least just to change the name of a name. Let's say Mahendar to Mahendar AcademyPro, it used to take 3 months time. Okay, in the legacy technologies like mainframes. Okay, but when it comes to Power BI, it is just a matter of hours. Okay, see, the technology is changed, technology is evolving. Okay, we are living in a exponential area, exponential time. Okay, now years become months, months become days, right? So that is the exponential way of living, right? So this is the Power BI service. We extensively discuss on this. Okay, we will understand, get data from like why we go for OneDrive for Business, why we go for SharePoint, how you can create the version control. Okay, how you can get the data from here to local. Okay, we will talk this apps extensively, why we need to go for an app. Okay, how to create, how to delete, how to modify. Okay, what is the benefit, everything that we can discuss. And that's what you name it, we will learn it. Gateways, okay, gateways and refresh mechanisms, everything we will learn. But let's download the desktop first. Go to downloads and go to Power BI desktop. Okay, you will get this link. No, cancel it. I don't want to go that. So it's directly pointing to the store. But what I'm going to do, we can also download without store. Okay, Power BI desktop. Ideally, it should not route to the store, but sometimes it will route. So you see powerbi.microsoft.com. Okay, this is a Microsoft site. You can go there and you will see, to download. Everybody is a mobile, right? So let me go to download Power BI desktop. If you still don't see that, you can go to products and click on Power BI desktop. Okay, I will give you the link anyway. Now you see download for free. But if you click it, it will go to the store again. But I don't recommend to click on this, but you can click on this. Why? I will tell you. Okay, now I will give you this link. You can use it to download. Now, download this. Click on this. Now you will see this 64-bit versus 32-bit. It's not 32-bit. If you don't know any bit, you can choose this. But I'm very sure that my computer is 64-bit. How do I know my computer is 64-bit? So if you go here, this PC, okay, and if you go to the properties, here you will come to know what your laptop is. Okay, so it has system type is 64-bit. You see, 64-bit operating system. Okay, and it has a 8 GB RAM, and it's a i7 processor with 5th generation. 5600U means 5th generation. Okay, and 2.60 gigahertz processor. The speed of vibration is this 2.60 gigahertz to 2.51 gigahertz. So that is the frequency of vibration that this processor can do. i7 processor. Okay, and mine is Windows 10 Pro, but it's not genuine. I had a genuine pack, but my original machine is not working. So this is my another machine. There I have 16 GB RAM and licensed Windows 10 Pro. But anyway, sometimes because of some reasons it's not working. And when you decide that it's a 64-bit, and what is your requirement? What is your least priority of requirement? I will tell you. So now I'm choosing this and clicking next. Okay, and now you see it's downloading. It's based on your browser. If it's an Edge, you will see the download here. Because if it's Chrome, you are seeing here. So it is taking 1 or 2 minutes. But before that, you see installation instructions. And okay. So what is the least requirement? Maybe before I download, it should have there. I think. Let me tell you. Let me go back here. Yes, system requirements. Okay, you see at least you should have Windows 10. That is the minimum priority. Okay, Windows 10, right? And you also required Edge browser or Windows Internet Explorer with the 10th version of IE. Okay, Internet Explorer. Okay, it should be 10 or greater, or Edge browser. That's fine. Okay, this is the main thing. And you at least required 4 GB RAM, 4 GB of RAM, and that's enough. That's what Microsoft is giving. But I recommend go for at least 4 to 8 GB of RAM, and at least go for i3 processor or similar to that. Even AMD also very good. because my company has given a laptop with AMD, and it is very good in terms of performance. Okay, but I don't know what is the exact AMD processor name. But if you go for AMD, you will get cheaper laptop. I recommend for second hands. You can go for CTC, and I realized lately, but I was very scared to take second hand. But I recommend CTC now after my lot of research and uses. Okay, you can take one of the laptop. You will get very cheaper. 80% cheaper. Though it might be little here and there damages you could see, but ultimately it should work for us, right? So, but you're getting a lot of cost saving. A lot of companies, they will come there and they will buy from directly there. They will just buy in bulks. Okay, so and I've been using my all laptops are second hand. Okay, you don't need to worry about it. But if anybody has that kind of thing, I'm suggesting that. Okay, you can see still it is downloading. It's a mobile data, maybe because of which it is taking time. But ideally, it should not cover power back. Okay, so you might see some glance thing. In a minute, my network will change back to that. Okay, just a second. Let me see my internet. Hello, can you hear me? You might see some disconnection in between. Sudhakar, can you hear me? Yeah, Kiran, very good. Pension. Okay, you're trying. Very good, perfect. Now I've connected to my internet, so now it's downloaded. Let me go to resume. It was stopped, so quickly download. So now it's downloaded. You can go to show in folder. Now it's downloaded, show in folder. It will go to this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to put it to the Append folder. Okay, we will see all our nodes in this. Okay, so now we have downloaded it. I'm going to install it. So my download is completed. Now very easy to download and installation also very easy. You just need to double click on it. Now you see it's loading. Only one time you double click, or if you don't know, double click, right click and then open. Okay, this is also work and this is also work. Two options. Okay, now you see this kind of pop-up and choose the language to English. Okay, and then click next. Yes, you will see a pop-up, blank pop-up, and you see yes. Click on yes. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, then it is installing. Okay, so this is how it's going to be installed, and you need to accept the terms and conditions, otherwise your next will not be open. You can click next, and I don't want any shortcut to be created. So this is how it will be the process of installation. Okay, this is how it is installing all the softwares into the Microsoft operating system to work it, just like any other Word, Excel, any other notepad. Everything is a software. It's a set of programs. A software is set of programs, right? So that's those programs to work properly, they will create kind of an environment, right? So that is this software. The installation process will give that kind of process. Nothing to worry. You don't need to know everything. Okay, you know what? In the real time, you will not be install your own desktop, Power BI desktop. Okay, you will have to raise a ticket. Okay, if something is not working, let's say your fridge, your new fridge is not working. Okay, if something is not working, you will raise a ticket, service ticket, right? The same way in the real time also, we will create a service ticket to install your Power BI desktop. So your network admin will connect remotely and he will ask you to share your screen, and he will install. He will give you his admin credentials to download and install. Okay, so that's how you will be limited to like anything. Okay, but still you need to know all the things. Better if you know it, right? You will get a lot of confidence, right? Okay, so it will take a minute or so. Any questions meanwhile? It will take another 15 to 20 minutes. Bear with me. I've given some disturbances, so maybe because of which the demo is not going that fast. I will create one report. Okay, the report development life cycle. How you create the report, how you develop, how you get the data, how you report, how you develop the report, how you publish, and how you share that report. Okay, so that is the entire life cycle that I would like to show you. Okay, so that you will understand Power BI much better, even in the first class itself. Okay, but then you will go and explore each and every area in detail and in depth. In interview, keep in mind, and we will explore all the areas of subject, and we will prepare interview questions. We will prepare the POCs, proof of concepts. Okay, we will prepare the real-time projects similar to that. One of the project, if you work that project, if you practice that project maybe 2 to 3 times, then you are rock star. Okay, you will feel a lot of confidence, trust me. Okay, so but it is not that easy, and it's not that difficult also. Only thing is you should have a yes, finish it. It will launch. So that's how Power BI desktop will be installed, and it will open up. Okay, it will open up. Let's wait for that to open. It is little slow. It is not because of your laptop or because of anything, but by default it is slow because beyond the scenes a lot of programs will run in the tool backend. Okay, you don't need to know all of them, but still I'm telling you, should not think that now it's opening. See, you can pin it. Okay, you can right click and you can pin to taskbar. Okay, this is I recommend. Okay, taskbar, arranging taskbar is a good skill, and it will give you a more professional. Okay, so now you see, this is how you get it. You just close this pop-up. Okay, you just close this pop-up, and it might ask you to sign in, and you can also close that sign in because it's automatically signed in. Let me sign out. Okay, you will see like this. Okay, without sign in also it will work. Okay, without sign in also it will work. Okay, so this is the Power BI desktop, and here we will develop the report. Okay, so I will quickly develop the report using get data, using web. Okay, from website. I will take the data from website. Okay, and I will create the report. So to do that I need a URL. Okay, I will quickly get that URL. Going here, and here I'm going to get this IMF database. Okay, April 2021 database. Okay, this is one I'm going here. I will share this link anyway. You can also use the same one. Okay, here you can go by country. Then click like this by country, and then here select all countries. Okay, and click continue. Second step, nothing, continue. In the third step, you can take the data set, whatever it is. National currency, percentage change, national currency, whatever it is. You can take this one or this one. Both are actually look same. So you can take this 195 by 195 countries. Okay. I have chosen this, so you can see some light greenish color. So which means it is selected. Then click continue. Okay. Okay, here you see the year range. So now the past data and the future data also it has there. So you know, if you think that is a huge data, you can limit it to 2014 or 2015, 2025. Okay, 2024. That's fine. Let's do 2024, and you can go, you know, let's say 2020 or 2021, so that it's almost 3 years of data. 195 countries, 3 years of data. What is the data? You will see. I will show you. Now you are preparing the report. Not this report. This report is not that great, but we will create the report in Power BI. Okay. What is this? It is World Economic Outlook database, where you can understand the year-wise currency growth. They are also, you know, estimated for future. Which country is going to grow their currency? Okay, value. Okay, that's what they have given data. But we will, you know, this is very, you know, textual information. There is no visuals in it, but we will create the report in Power BI, you know, in a different dimensions. You will see a report like excellent. Okay, copy that URL. I just selected everything and just copied. Should not double click. Okay, but if you click something like this, you cannot copy. But you need to, you know, click. You should not click off or anything. Okay, click outside. Click like this. Single click will select everything, and right click and copy. Okay, and then you need to go and paste it here. Okay, then you click OK. It will import the data from that website. Now, for you, the assignment is practice this and also go to Wiki. And you see in the Wiki, you will see a lot of information. You can get that. You can go to India Wiki and get all the, you know, states, and you know, you can get the data of their information, political information, geographical information, any information you can get and analyze. Take your own, but the source is Wiki. I recommend to go for Wiki and then do something. Okay, so that you will get a lot of confidence. Okay, today I created one report. So that is your one weapon which is ready for your goal to reach. Okay, so that is an initial baby step that I can tell you, but you trust me, you will learn a lot, and moreover it's easy. Okay, and moreover with a lot of experience and, you know, teaching here. My students knows very well because they have been keep on joining because of my changes. So if you just hear my last batch and this batch, there will be, you know, few differences definitely. The way I teach, way I get the, you know, the topics that I choose, they will differ. Okay, at least, you know, 20 to 30% change you will definitely see. I don't like the boring things to do again and again, same way. Even you should not. That's my suggestion. Okay, it's just suggestion. Okay, so it is now, see, it is open up automatically. I didn't do anything. It's still loading. Okay, if something is wrong, you can refresh it, but the refresh is in progress, so you cannot cancel it. But now you see, this is how you will get options. And you see this here, the website which I went there, right? So this is not that great, but I don't know why they have given this option, but this is under in progress, I guess, something like that. But we don't need to worry about it. But yes, you know, think about this. This is something, you know, junk data. I don't like it. I don't want it. And this is also something it's not great. And now you see this one. This is automatically Power BI is created. Power BI extracted using web scraping technology beyond the scenes that you don't know, that even we can't see. Okay, beyond the tool, there will be programs which they can go to that website and do the web scraping mechanism and it will prepare the tables for you. Okay, so and then we will simply decide which table we want. So here in the table 1, you have column 9 columns. In table 2, you have 11 columns, 10 columns. So I can go for always, you know, bigger one, and you can compare another differences also. Here we have 4 years data, and here we have a column countries and everything. So I like this. I want this. but it is not that clean. Okay, let's clean it by clicking transform data. Okay, here the tool, inside the tool will be wake up. Okay, triggered. Now you see, I will tell you, this is a different tool, that is a different tool. Here you see, this is a Power Query editor, and this is a Power BI desktop. Okay, so that is a different tool. Okay, and this is a different one. Okay, so these two are different, but they connect together as a single tool. But whenever you click on transform, the tool inside tool will wake up to work for you, to work for Power BI desktop. Okay, so that is Power Query editor. This is actually we discussed, right? So here Power Query editor, right? So that is the tool inside the tool. This will, what is the use of it? It will clean the data, it will prepare the data, it will, transform the data, okay, the way you want it, but it should be the model keep in mind. Okay, what kind of reports that you are going to develop, so that you will keep in mind, and the way that you prepare the model, then you need to align that preparation using this Power Query. Okay, by applying add column, transform column, creating tables, joining, appending, merging. Okay, everything that we will see very deep. Okay, in this subject. Okay. Now you see, when you see here there is a header. Okay, this want to be a header, but there is an option to use first row as a header. So click on this so that you will see first row as a header. Okay, but still you need to see a lot of cleaning. We will quickly clean this. I don't want this, a lot of description that they have done, and even the scale also I don't want, because it's only one value in billions. So I don't want to keep this. So let's remove it, and this is also not required. So let's remove this, and subject description is also a single value, and even I don't really matter. So now what you have seen here, country, okay, country and years, and an estimator. Okay, even I don't like the estimator, let's remove this, but this is the real data, this is the actual data. But now you see there is a black color, which means some nulls are there, some blanks are there. Okay, you will see whether is a valid blank or see it's a single blank, so it is really not required. So let's clear the filter and let's remove that blank. If you untick, now you see the black color will go. So this kind of techniques we will learn a lot. Okay, here also you see still blanks. See? So now you see what is that blanks. Okay, so this is also really not that great option, so you can remove that also. Okay, clear the filter and you can untick this. It's just like Excel, right? We feel this like an Excel. Okay, still blanks. NA. Okay, what is that NA? Let's do that. No, this is also nothing. So let's remove this NA also. Okay, select everything, remove, and go to down and remove NA. Click OK. Now you see, still blank. See, remove empty, but I want to know what is causing that. So how to do that? What is causing? Now keep what blanks? Where is that blanks? Do we have any blanks? So keep errors, remove duplicates, remove empty, but there is no keep empty. Okay, so that we can understand, right? For now, what I will do, I will remove it. We will extensively discuss, not to worry. Remove empty, so it could be empty. So that is the reason that option was there. So we have done that. So now everything is clean. This green color will tell us that the data is cleaned. Okay, the cleaning itself was a big technology in MSBI. Okay, but here it's not that. Okay, so this is how it is. But here I'm going to do one simple transformation. I'm selecting all these years. I don't want these many columns. I want only two columns. One is year and the other one is the amount, the GDP amount. Okay, two columns only I want so that I can understand it better. Okay, but you see, for now it is 192 rows only and 5 columns. This is this 5 columns. Columns are pillars, building pillars. Okay, building pillars we call them columns, and rows, school rows. Okay, benches. You can just imagine this is the bench. Okay, it's a record row. Okay, now there are only 192 rows, but if I do transform, it will become 3 columns only, but the number of rows will increase. Now you see here 192 rows, but they will increase. So what I'm going to do, transform. I'm going to transform unpivot only selected columns. Now you see the unpivot output is attribute and value. Let's say you might select tens of columns, but if you do unpivot, you will get only 2 columns. Be it 5 columns, 10 columns, 12 columns, 15 columns, whatever the number of columns that you select, when you do unpivot, the result of that will give you 2 things. One is attribute and the other one is value. Okay, so here the attribute is year. Let me give the year name, and here this is a GDP value. GDP. Right. Okay, so this is perfect, but one of the most important part is in Power Query is that the data type. So let's understand data type. Here you see decimal value, fixed decimal, whole number, percentage, date, time. We will extensively discuss. In Power Query, 60% of challenges you will get with this data type, and which is very easy to convert. Okay, country is a text, that is perfectly fine. Year is not actually a text, but it is a whole number. Actually, it is a date, but it's not full date, so I cannot give it as a date. I can give it as a whole number for now. Okay, and this GDP is a dollar, a decimal number. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, now once this cleaning is done, I will close and apply. Okay, and as it is a single table, nothing to be do in the model, but we will discuss extensively in further projects. We will discuss modeling extensively, and then the data, and then the visualization modeling. If you hover over it, lets the data load. I will give you this PBX file. You can analyze it. Okay, and so that will learn a lot. Okay, now ideally once it's loaded, ideally next step should go here, but as it is a single table, we don't do anything, and then we go to the data, and we see it looks good and nothing to do here anything for now in this situation. Now this is the one. So once you load, you will come to model, then go to data, then go to visualization. Okay, this is a report. Now you see this is a data, this is a model. Whenever you hover over, you will see. Now here let's understand how what we can create. Okay, year and GDP. So where is this year? So year is in the value. No, I will put it in the axis. Now you see. Okay, so this is a very good. Now you see GDP value of world. This is entire world. But if you want to country by split, you can split something like that. So this is because of that visual. Let me give you this visual. Now you see, this is each color will talk about that. Now this is, if you want to know what is this, the country of Indonesia. Okay, Indonesia's actually GDP is really good. That's what you can understand. But you can do slice and dice. Okay, let me just give you a slicer. So you will put country there, and if you want to know any of this country's growth, you can check. So that each country will give you each kind of color and their growth. Okay, so and not only that, you can also keep this smaller and give you one more visual like map. So the map will automatically create it. Okay, whenever you click, the map will also change directly. So this is and Albania. Okay, so like you business user easily grab his attention geographically to understand his business, right? He will give you a lot of this thing. See, automatically map is jumping, right? So not only that, you can also give a year in the slicer. Okay, so you can see which year do you want. Okay, so let's say I will put in the list. Okay, in 2022, Albania, what is this, the data? Okay, you can check like that. Okay, so the visuals will interact each other. That is the power of Power BI. That is the biggest power of Power BI, which will actually give, this is the key decision that is the reason they have given the different name, Power BI. The visual interaction is not available in the traditional reporting system. This is one of the reasons, but this is not only the reason. Okay, so we will create the reports like this. Okay, I will tell you a lot of other ways to create the report, but this is one way, and we will create the cards and everything. The GDP value I will put it here into the card. So this is the entire card. Okay, and you can remove it and see this is the world GDP. Okay, so in 2022, but if you remove it, you will see all years GDP. Okay, so like this we will see a lot of things. This is just a sample, this is just a tip of the bird. Okay, you will see a lot. Now then what else? We need to publish this. Okay, I will publish this by saving this. First we need to save it. Even if you just ask you to publish, it will ask you to save it first. Okay, we will save this. Save in where I will save in April 2022. So first report, GDP analysis. Okay, GDP analysis report. Okay, this now it's going to be saved. Now if you want to publish, just enter your email address. Okay, now I'm going to enter my Power BI service credentials, which I am going to give it to you. Okay, this you will not be able to. Now let me give this URL for you. Yes, I'm closing this, and I'm closing this as well. I'm closing this as well. Okay, what is my this thing? This is my email address. So let me copy this. Okay, I know anyway. So Mahendar March. I'm still using the old one, March 2022. So for you, I will give you your name with April 2022. Okay. @Vegam is my company. Okay. Vegam speed. Okay. So Vegam 8 dot 8 is the numerology. Okay. The powerful business number on Microsoft.com. Okay, so that's how I've chosen my company. It's a company, so you cannot create this email address. This is only can be given by a company. Microsoft only will allow company to use it. So a personal email address, your Gmail, your Outlook will not work here. Okay, so now click continue. Then it was to ask me to sign in. Okay, I need to know my password. Okay, so let me get my password. Lot of passwords nowadays. So let me go to my password. I will save it somewhere here. Okay, now this is how it's going to be published. Now I'm going to publish to my workspace. I will talk about the other things later, but for now, my workspace. Okay, I can click on it, click on this link, it will open up the report. but it will open up in a different browser. My default browser is, I think, something. No, let's see, what is my default browser? No, something else. Okay, this is Opera browser is. I don't want to go Opera. Quit it. Just got it, and I'm opening this Chrome. Okay, I can change my default browser to Chrome, but that's fine. But that's okay. Now go to my workspace. I will show you what is my report looks like. See, this is my first GDP report. Okay, so I can off this. I can make it full screen. Now you will see there is some issues with the map. Okay, I need to do it in the this thing, but it's a setting. Okay, now you see things will change, values will change. Okay, you can compare 2 years, 3 years, countries. Okay, so any country you can find it and you can have it. See, this is one country, this is another country. Algeria, Afghanistan, and Albania. If you compare these three, this is the biggest one. Algeria is the biggest one. 2022, 2023 also. This is going to be having very good development. Okay, that's how you will take the decisions. So what is the ultimate goal of a reporting? To make the decision effectively, quickly, with less clicks. Okay, as less as possible clicks. Okay, so that is the intention of the report development. Okay, it is a very good skill, but you know what, you have very limited scope to make your own decisions. Okay, there is a business analyst, there is a business owner. He will guide you to use this color, that process, that thing, this thing. You are just a facilitator to give that kind of report. Okay, being said that, I would like to end here. Usually my class will go to 1 hour to 1 hour 20-25 minutes. Okay, and this is the report development life cycle. Here you will share the report by clicking this and click copy link, or if you just click this share button, you will also see mail and Teams. You can type their names and then you can click on that, but here I'm giving here this link. Okay, it might not work for you, but I'm just giving. So this is how in real time you will share the report. Okay, so but it required sign in. You don't have email address, you could not able to see it. So whoever paid the fee, you will get that credentials, and then you can use the Power BI service. Okay, but my recommendation is extensively learn on Power BI service. Power BI desktop anybody can learn, but Power BI service, it's not that easy. I mean, I'm not saying I'm only giving it, but might be a lot of people might give it, a lot of institutes might give it, but this is one of the best one that I can recommend. Okay, this is just a report. Okay, but you can create the dashboards. Okay, I will tell you that how to create the dashboard, how to create the app, how to create the list view, lineage view, settings, a lot of things. Okay, you see here you go, everything, paginated report, scorecard, dashboard, data set, streaming data set. Wow, streaming data set is nothing but your ECG. Okay, ECG, how the flows, your heartbeats and ECG will flows like that, right? So the similar kind of IoT, sensors data we can analyze. Okay, so now we can easily understand like how many machines are running, how many ACs are running, how many turbines are running. So everything you can track by sitting in front of Power BI report. So that is the power of technology that is right now. Okay, so live data. It is not just prepare data, anything. It's live data. You can connect. Okay, this is IoT. Working with IoT, I will tell you machine learning and artificial intelligence, how a Power BI tool can work. Okay, that is the futuristic scope. Right now you might not see it, and but in future you might see it. But currently you are getting the jobs. Okay, that is the power of Power BI. Microsoft is not going down in any situation. It is always wants to be give you the best in the competition, and it has a lot of customer base, so no need to advertise. Okay, so very cheap, $9.99, 750 rupees per month. Okay, that is the cheapest offering that Microsoft is offered with Pro license, but premium is around $5,000 per month. So I'm going to give you a premium capacity. Okay, premium capacity worth for 2 months for free. Okay, you don't need to pay a single rupee for that. Okay, being said that, I would like to say bye for now and see you tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we will have a class. Okay, and all the best. Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge and touch upon your life changing game. Okay, thank you guys. Any questions? Feel free to open up here, or you can personally discuss and chat. And whoever joined as a guest, please chart your name so that we will get in touch with you for the next group. Okay, maybe in 1 or 2 days we will create a new group. Okay, thank you, Hussein. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. For tomorrow it would be the same link, but same timings, but I can. Okay, so yeah, yeah, because of power cut, Srilata, so you need to reconnect. So sometimes you will get this kind of problems. You need to reconnect. That's how it will resolve. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.